Guys, we are back with some PSO2 NGS, and I'm going to share with you what's currently going on with my character and what's been happening. I returned to this game about 2 weeks ago after not playing it for a very long time. I usually would just log in, do the dailies, and sign out. I wouldn't care about anything that was new that was added. Right now, I finally decided to pay attention to things, and there's all of these cool new augment power-ups and stuff that I'm trying to get. And if you've been playing within the last 2 weeks, you would easily be able to get like the Lux House finale and the Grand Gladiator Soul augments because they was doing this Omen of the Planet Breaker, and you could do it 2 times because they had the double urgent quest, and he was just dropping Gladiator Souls and House finales, and yeah, pretty much you was able to make as many of those as you need. So I pretty much got those, and then right now what I'm working on is Glenn Gigas Mass Day and Grand Dreadkeeper 2, which is actually some pretty difficult augments to get at the moment. But I would say the Grand Gigas Mass Day is actually not that bad. It's just a little bit time consuming. Right now I'm standing at the Halfa Lake, and right here there's this purple trigger right here. If you don't see it on your map, it's because you'll have to actually travel to here once before it will appear. And they have this quest here called Alio Invaders. And when you complete this task, or you don't even have to complete it, but it will give you the Gigastat 4s of like technique, might, and precision, and you can use those to make a Grand Gigas Mass Day. Now, when I first was playing this quest, I kept doing it solo because nobody was joining, and then I just kept not being able to finish the big sword dude in time, so I kept getting an A rank. But I still was getting like Gigastat 4s, like maybe like 4 or 5 of them, even though I wasn't completing the quest. So I was still making progress. After I got enough of them to make a few Grand Giga Smash Days, I want to say I took about 6 or 7 of them, and then I used a 20% augmentation success, no insurance, and luckily I got it. So that one little boost, I managed to put that on, and luckily, by the grace of the freaking Sega gods, I also managed to get a high steer Domina on one of my units as well. Which one is it? Right here, I have a Grand Gigas Mass Day and High Steer Domina. With these two augments alone slapped on, I was able to now be able to beat this quest. I had enough potency to finish it on time. So just the littlest bit of augments, they actually do help. So right now, what I plan to do is in the item exchange, they have this N weapons badge thing. Let me actually show you that. Okay, so you could come over here to the item trader and then scroll down here to the bottom where it says N weapons badge exchange. You could exchange your weapons badge Bs for 5 Grand Gigas Mass Days and 5 Grand Dreadkeeper 2s. And you get those weapons badge Bs by doing this limited time quest, Too Chilly to Chase. It'll give you about 7 to 9 of them, maybe even 10 every run. Even if you're like not in the party and running it solo with no boosters, you'll still get like a large amount. So with that being said, I also want to say pay attention to the stores right here. Like this one, Refined Form. Go here and look at the prize list for the bonus prizes. As you can see, if you play this prize thing only 10 times, you get an augmentation success rate of 40%. So if you take 8 of these super rare augments and then use one of these, you could get 100%. No need to stress about augmenting or having it fail. So that's one, right? For only 10 times, you can play it 10 times with 500 star gems. So spend 500 star gems for an augmentation success rate of 40%. You cannot go wrong with that. And then look at this one right here. There is the NPC collection. If you look at the bonus thing over here, this one has it as well. Augmentation plus 40%. You'll have to spend a little bit more star gems for this one. I believe it's 1,500. Yeah, you have to pay 1,500 star gems for it A little bit steep, but honestly, still not that bad if you're going to be rocking these augments for a long time. And they're going to give you enough power to be able to beat these quests that you couldn't beat before, or to beat them faster. Alright, excuse me, it's actually 9. You have to add like 9 to get a 100% chance, which is still expensive, but still, even if you were to add 10 of these and use like, you know, like a 15 or 20% booster, it still wouldn't be 100%, and you could still fail it, you know? Just think about all the hours that you put in trying to get these augments just for it to fail. So that's what I'm thinking. I know some people like to gamble with 2 and 3 at a time, but not me. I'd rather get that guaranteed potency and then just use that to grind out whatever quest that I need. Alright, so with that out the way, I'm actually gonna take a risk here. I'm going to wait on the Dread Keeper 2s, the Grand Dread Keeper 2s, but I am gonna try to add another Grand Giga Smash Day just because it's something that's not really like RNG. It's just something that you could easily get the stat for is just from grinding it out. So if I do fail, you know, it's not the biggest deal. So I'm just going to add it on to one of these. We have it on this one already. And I guess I'll try to add it onto this one. So rarity, Glen, Giga Smash Day. I'm gonna pop in the 8. I'm gonna pop in all 8 of them. If I fail, it'll just make me angry and motivated to just go ahead and get it right back. Alright, so let me do this in order. Add Natty, Lux Out Finale, Glen, Giga Smash Day, Domina, Soul, Trial, Grand Jack Keeper 2, put this on. Success rate boosters of 20, 76%. Cross fingers. I'll also go to this purple robot dude because he usually gives me some, you know, some good win rates. So no pressure on him. If it messes up, it's all good. And we got it. Alright, so Grand Giga Smash Day added on. And now with this extra little bit, just this extra little bit of potency, okay? 270. Is this even a right? No, I don't even have the right classes on. But with that little bit of extra potency, you'd be able to beat these quests even faster now, right? Like this one. So I'm gonna be grinding this one out. If anybody else wants to play this one, just look me up. Okay, so we had 288% potency. So I believe like 305 is the max right now. So pretty much what I want to do now is I'm just going to grind out and that Alio Intruders or whatever it's called. I'm gonna keep doing this one, and while I'm doing this, I'm gonna grind for the Grand Dread Keeper 2s. Now the Grand Dread Keeper 2s take way longer to get, so by the time I even get enough of those, I'll be back up to like 9 or 10 Grand Giga Smash Days. And then what I'll do is I'll just combine them, like I said, with the prize list ticket that you get from here, from rolling that refined form. Slap both of them on, slap 9 Grand Dread Keeper 2s and 9 Grand Giga Smash Days for 100% win rate. Alright, and then that'll boost the potency even higher. And then, yeah, it's costly, but you'll be able to beat these quests way faster. Alright, so yeah, that's it. I know I'm repetitive, so I'm going to shut down here.